My name is Yevhenii Burnosov and I have recently passed the SQE1 assessments on my first attempt. I am a Ukrainian lawyer and insolvency practitioner with more than a decade of experience representing clients in legal disputes in courts of all instances in most of areas of Ukrainian legal proceedings. Before the war, I was an effective debt recovery lawyer, adept at handling high-volume legal cases. For example, I represented interests of Star Investment Van, the company I worked for before the war started by Russian Federation against Ukraine, in all court and criminal cases related to the Brewery plastic plant. It was the anchor assets of the asset pool that we bought in 2019. Company dealt, so we bought and sold assets of insolvent banks. So it was the anchor assets. The plant is more than 57,000 square meters, secured loans worth more than 11 million pounds. I wanted to return to the profession, doing what I was doing before the war started by Russian Federation against Ukraine in February 2022. I am a member of the Homes for Ukrainian scheme, who with family arrived in the UK in April 2022. I am one of 13 the Law Society Diversity Access Scheme awardees 2022. The Law Society Diversity Access Scheme is the unique scholarship program designed to address key barriers to the solicitor's profession faced by those from less advantaged backgrounds. QLTS Schools works with the UK Law Society as a sponsor. So thanks to the UK Law Society and QLTS Schools, I got my SQE1 premium preparation course for free and was lucky enough to study English law. Also, the UK Law Society generously paid my SQE1 examination fee, thanks to which I had a possibility to take the exam and passed it. The experience was positive, of course. I passed the exam, despite of the low level of my English at the time of the start of preparation. I like to note that I really like QLTS approach to the presenting material in the 2023 textbooks. The material was condensed, emphasizing the key points and eliminating all the necessary things. Textbooks and mock tests. It is not for nothing that QLTS is proud of its mock tests. They are powerful. I would especially like to emphasize the usefulness of the mock test mode when you receive the correct answer to a question immediately after answering. In my opinion, this is the best way to remember the information. I spent 1400 hours during the low level of my English at the beginning of my preparation, spending 2 times more time studying one page than a native speaker would have spent on it. I dare to suggest that 6-7 minutes to study one page of the textbook will be more than enough for a native speaker or a person with a good English. With this rate of study adjusted to a reduced number of pages of 2023 textbooks, you will receive a total number of hours of study of 800–900. This tool or a similar approach will give you a full control over your learning process. It will allow you to be flexible in making decisions in your everyday life, making these decisions taking into account a clear understanding on how these decisions will affect your studies. It will also allow you to make decisions about eliminating all unnecessary or less important things for you. I tried as much as possible to motivate Ukrainian lawyers, many of whom, like me, did not have English, by being honest about my level of English, that I would get there and that everything was possible. When you promise something publicly, it imposes strong obligation to fulfill it. I really didn't want to lose my face. A lawyer must truly care about the client and his interests. This is located in very center. This is where everything else comes from. I believe that without this sincere concern about the client, all other manifestations of lawyers' legal qualities are impossible, since they become unnecessary and unimportant. It is this that gives us strength and forces us to act. It is thanks to this I can sit at night studying laws, judicial practice, and other instruments of struggle, and took all necessary actions to protect the interest of my client. This sincere concern for the client is felt by those with whom we come into contact. Only such a lawyer can inspire confidence. Only such a lawyer can convince.